Two things at a glance can look exactly the same, but in actuality be very different. As we get older and we mature, we're able to pinpoint the small subtleties that make big differences, and these differences can impact our lives. Not everyone sees these differences though. You gotta know the difference in order to make informed decisions. You gotta know the difference in order to protect your energy. Know the difference. Know the difference between one-time money and steady income money. Know the difference between long-term and short-term loyalty. Know the difference between talent and just knowing the format. Know the difference between your day ones and the rest, where they all at. There's levels to this shit. Between a day one and acquaintance. Between tolerance and real true motherfucking patience. Between watching you while you fuck up versus pushing you to level up. Between positive influence and a negative environment. Between long-term friendships and the homies in it for the moment. Between a high-value relationship versus a fly-by situationship. Know the difference. Know the difference. So who you call for that bailout? Whose address on that mail out? Who got you when your lights out? Who do you ride with when you ride out? Whose name you give for that reference? Who's truly on your team or just preference? Who got you when the hard times hit? But check this. Who you spending your time with? Who you sharing your grind with? Whose call you answer on the first click? Who do you run to when the good news slips? I hope you know the difference. I hope you know the difference. Know the difference. Know the difference. Now let's flip it. Who leaves you hanging at the front door? Who no shows but no phone call? Who never answers or hits back? Who borrowed money but no payback? Who you invite but never pulls up but always down for the re-up? Who only calls when they need something but never reaches out to you to check up? But who you spending your time with? Who you sharing your grind with? Whose call you answer on the first click? Who do you run to when the good news flips? I hope you know the difference. I hope you know the difference. Know the difference. Know the difference. Know the difference between accepting that collect call and the ones that do not. Know the difference between the ones that come around just to see what you got. Know the difference between those around you when you rise versus when you fall. Know the difference between those that got you and those that don't got you at all. Know the difference between sometime people and long-term consistency. Know the difference between your music and talent within this industry. Know the difference, who should be held close and who should be kept at a distance. Who you keeping quiet with and who you sharing all your secrets. Who's invited to the cookout? Who's the roadie? Who's the lookout? Know the difference.
Fuck that bitch.
Know the difference. Know the difference between the one that'll change their schedule for you and the one that has to check their schedule to see if there's time for you. Know the difference. Know the difference between a temporary situational in the moment bond and a lifelong committed friendship. Know the difference. Know the difference between having your best interests at heart versus the ones who can stand by and watch your life fall apart. Know the difference. Know the difference between the homies on the block versus the ones that you can actually take home to your moms. Know the difference. All versions of friendships are valuable. They all have a place and are valuable. But there's levels to this shit. There's a difference. Some deserve more time and attention and effort than others. Some you go out with, some you travel with. Some can sleep on your couch, but not all these motherfuckers. Treat each relationship with the appropriate regard it deserves. Be there for the ones that are there for you, and you can still be there for the ones that ain't. Just adjust your expectations and know the motherfucking difference. Everyone and everything is not equal. Don't put a fly-by friendship above your family or your day ones. There's a difference. Know it. Learn it. Know the difference.